All right, so we've had a really fun day in Canadian politics today. David Eby just accused Albertans of treason for daring to talk about separation. But meanwhile, his own province is circling the drain. So let's walk through what he said and why the real betrayal is what he's actually doing to British Columbia. Let's have a listen.
Just take and pause a moment. I read an article last night in the Financial Times about a group of people from Alberta, I won't describe them as Albertans, who went to the White House seeking the assistance of the United States to break up our country. Now I understand.
Yes, classic Eby. Doesn't want to call them Albertans, but absolutely wants to call them traitors. Okay, listen, this is what you say when you're completely detached from the political desperation building in Western Canada.
Understand the desire to hold a referendum, to talk about the issues you want to talk about in Canada. We got free speech, that's important. But to go to a foreign country and to ask for assistance in breaking up Canada, there's an old-fashioned word for that, and that word is treason.
Wow. Treason, he says. So let's just ignore the incompetence. Let's just ignore the mismanagement. Let's ignore the federal overreach. No. The people pushing back are the problem. See, Eby wants to treat Western alienation like it's a character flaw instead of a symptom of the economic, political, and cultural meltdown he's helped fuel. Yikes, this guy can't read a room.
It is completely inappropriate to seek to weaken Canada, to seek to go and ask for assistance to break up this country from a foreign power. And with respect, a president who has not been particularly respectful of Canada's sovereignty. I'm going to be raising that issue at this table. I think that while we can respect the right of any Canadian to express themselves, to vote in a referendum, I think we need to draw the line at people seeking the assistance of foreign countries to break up this beautiful land of ours.
Okay, hold on. Oh, hey, if we're going to draw any lines, David, how about we draw one around the lower mainland? We can call it do not cross unless you're willing to watch a province collapse in real time. Housing is completely broken. Land rights are in absolute chaos. There's zero energy policy. There's zero pipelines. There's zero common sense. But yeah, let's go after Albertans for not clapping louder.
That our forefathers, our foremothers, our parents, our grandparents fought for. There is a line. And especially at this time when all Canadians have to pull together, I think we can speak as one voice about conduct like that.
Pull together. You've done nothing but rip this province apart. You've ignored resource communities. You've tanked investment. You've refused pipelines that would have lifted up the entire interior of British Columbia. BC is not pulling together. It's pulling away. And here's the kicker. It's not just Alberta that's had enough. There's actually a BC Prosperity Project in the middle of forming right now, and they're having their first meeting February 2nd in Campbell River to talk about joining Alberta. See, people are not turning their back on Canada for fun. They're doing it because the people running this country sold out its foundation. So if you want to talk about treason, David, why don't you look in the mirror?